Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to break an 8-week losing streak in the stock market today unless something crazy happens in the next couple of hours. As of now, it's 12:30 p.m. on the East Coast. We have the S&P up 1.7%, the Russell's up 2%, the Nasdaq's up 2.5%, and we have the Dow Jones up over 1%. VIX is down 6%. And we have gold and silver up a decent amount today. So we got a lot to break down in this video: stocks, charts, the markets. And I want to talk to you all about whether or not this rally is legit, what I'm looking at here over the next couple of weeks. We're going to break down a lot in this video. So sit back, relax, take a sip of your coffee. Let me make sure I'm recording. We are good. Let's get into it, guys. So again, like I said, we are green again all across the board today, and the markets are looking to snap their 8-week losing streak, which, if you look at these charts, I mean, look at SPY, guys. We all know at this point, this was in a 2-month straight downtrend pretty much. 8 straight weeks, right? And the Dow this week, I believe, is up 5%. Let me pull up the Dow chart. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because the Dow is on track to snap its its longest losing streak since 1923, which, excuse me, guys, was a century ago, right? That's nuts. So we're looking at, the Dow's looking to do that, which is solid. Let me pull up this 20-day and actually see how much is the Dow up from the lows. Wow, look at that. The Dow's up almost 8% from that $30,600 low or 600-point low that was hit. When was that? On the 20th, about a week ago. So again, it's looking to snap that longest streak since 1923. And pulling up SPY's chart, let's take a look at SPY. Let's break down Triple Q. Look at what happened today, guys. This is very bullish. SPY broke out of that high from the middle of May, right around 408, 409. We cleared it. We completely crushed it. Now we're sitting at 412 on SPY. And if I'm really looking at this, the next main resistance I'm seeing at this point is anywhere from 420, but honestly, it's really 430 at this point. 430 was that high from earlier in May. And I'm not saying for sure we're going to get there, but let's be honest here, unless I'm missing something. Let me pull up maybe the 4-hour chart. Maybe I am missing a point here. Actually, oh yeah, there's a reason why I had 415 there. That's right. 415 is another big sticking point. That was the double bottom low from March. But if that breaks, especially 415, I think 430, I think that's where we're heading, guys, to be honest. And especially if we start, and mind you, look at this, the 180 SMA is right at 415 as well on the 4-hour chart. So if we start breaking that, 430 right around the corner. Triple Q, I think 330 is the level. Let's see here. Yeah, 330 is the level on Triple Q that I think it could get to if it breaks 310, which is right by this 4-hour 180 SMA. And if I zoom in on the 20-day chart, you guys can see 308, roughly 310. That was the high from the middle of May. So if we crack that point, hence why my alert's at 310, I think we're going to be moving pretty aggressively here. So I read an article on, I forget what it was. Was it Wall Street Journal? I forget exactly what it was, but I was reading about the consumer, right, in general here. And there was this one excerpt here that I copied and pasted here. We're going to read it right now in this video. The consumer appears to have a barbell approach to spending. Low-end necessities and higher-end experiences / luxury items are doing fine, while general merchandise spending is being delayed, i.e. getting one more year out of that worn-down patio furniture is okay. Wells Fargo senior equity analyst Christopher Harvey said Friday, which is today. So that makes sense to me, right? And that's why stocks like Dollar General are crushing it. Did you guys see Dollar General report? They ended up ripping yesterday, up 15% or something like that. Now they're up 2.5%, continuing to move up. Dollar Tree, another one, Dollar Tree, 2.5% green day today. If this wants to load, come on. There we go. Dollar Tree, it doesn't want to load, but take my word for it, it's doing very well. It's been doing very well. So at this point, people are putting, I guess, less emphasis on The general necessities, they're willing to go down in quality a bit or whatever, you know what I mean? And in terms of experiences, luxury items, I guess those are doing fine based off what we're seeing here. And that goes to show maybe we're not in a deep recession. I don't think we're in a deep recession. I have said we are in a recession, in my opinion, but it could be a mild one. We'll see. And if, the consumer starts to deteriorate, maybe in a couple of months, if that does end up happening, then this might be a different story. Who knows? We have to wait and see. But as of now, stocks like Dollar Tree are crushing it. Dollar General, we saw Ulta report. They crushed their numbers, and Ulta's up again today, 10%, or not again today. I mean, it's up 10% today from what they reported after the bell yesterday. So Ulta's ripping, doing very well, and I think this could continue. We shall see. And the inflation number coming up, in about a week or two, I forget exactly the date, I have to double check, that's going to be huge. If we get, let's just say, for example, we get a decline or signs of the growth of inflation slowing down. I mean, we kind of did already. Back in March, it was 8.5%. Then in April, 8.3%. Now let's say for May, it's what? It comes down a little bit more, slows down a little bit more. That could be a sign that, hey, I'm not saying inflation's gone for good. It's gone just like that, because it's not. But that could be a reason for the market to rally, even more, and maybe extend this rally that we're seeing right now. So we'll see how that goes, guys. And when it comes to AMC and some other stocks, let's break these down. And before we actually do, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are finding value in the content. And make sure, if you haven't done so already, to get your free money from Moomoo. 5 stocks, each up to $2,500 with a $100 deposit. That's linked down below. And you could also get a free share of Twitter with a $2,000 deposit, and that's guaranteed. And you also get the 5 stocks as well, of course, if you do deposit $2,000. And you could also get 6 stocks from Webull, also linked down below. That helps the channel out, and of course, you guys get some free money as well. So let's talk about some stocks. With that being said, I had to plug that into the video, guys. So AMC, don't sleep on AMC. I've been saying this. I said don't sleep on AMC. Don't sleep on GameStop. And look at what happened to GameStop, guys. This thing, even today, well, I guess it cooled off today a little bit, but earlier in the day, it was up a lot. Again, it was at 145, and yesterday it hit 148, and that's after it was just $70 recently, right? Yeah, just about $75-$80. I said don't sleep on these stocks, guys. GameStop's ripping. I think it could also go or continue this rally, maybe go up to 200 where it was back in the end of March, early April. And now AMC is starting to pick up some slack. You guys notice this moves in cycles or waves, it seems like. First GameStop moves, now it's cooling off a bit. And now we're seeing AMC start to kick up. AMC's up 7%, up 90 cents, up over $13 a share. It's still downtrending, still under the main 180 moving average, but now that it's above 13, it's starting to mess with the, fight with the resistance points from last week and the week before that, from the middle of May, and quite frankly, all of May, we've struggled at 13, 14. So if this starts breaking into the 15 plus level, I think AMC could really start breaking out tremendously, to the point where, excuse me, guys, we might get some sort of, I don't want to say a squeeze all the way back to $50, but we might start pushing 2025. Don't be surprised. Kind of like what we saw with GameStop, where it doubled up, almost tripled up very quickly. So watch out for AMC. Apple is another one. Did we not call this out, guys? Did we not call this out? Apple's now above 145, which I said if it broke that, we're going to start moving up towards mid-150s, in my opinion. Now we're doing that. We're up 3%. The stock's at 148. I think it almost hit 150 earlier. Not really. It got to 148.80. But still, it's getting pretty dang close to 150, guys. And I do think ultimately 155 is where we could get. And at that point, the rally might have been exhausted if we do end up getting there, and we could be in due for a sell-off at that point, which is why in these markets, we still got to be very nimble and careful here, because although we are green now and things could easily continue in the short term, there could be a point where we get a piece of negative news. We've already rallied 5-10% in the indexes or whatever we end up rallying, and then we might end up dumping. We get a piece of negative news, and then it gives us a reason to sell off, and then we're boom right back into the selling territory. So be careful with that, guys. Boeing is another one. BA is the ticker. Boeing up 2.3%. We haven't talked about this stock in months, and quite frankly, I forgot about it. But here we are talking about Boeing. It's up over $130 a share now, 2.4% green day. And it bottomed at, it seems like as of now, $117 a share. And that was when? Back on the 20th, so about a week ago. And then it broke back over this 50 SMA, which it hasn't been above in over a month. So that's a good sign now that we're getting an overall rally in the market. So maybe Boeing, honestly, this kind of reminds me of Apple's pattern and Tesla's pattern, right? More towards the bottom of the channel, but Apple's breaking out already. Tesla's already breaking out as well. Let me show you this, TSLA. But Boeing is not breaking out to the extent the other two are. So this might be one to play if you think we might get a relief rally towards 145, 150. I mean, realistically, that's possible. It really is. So that's it, I guess, for this video, guys. AMC, Apple, Boeing. We covered a little bit about kind of the consumer right now and the markets, snapping that losing streak, hopefully, unless anything crazy happens, which I doubt. So it's going to be a good week, or it was a good week. And Monday, the markets are closed, so keep that in mind, guys. And Monday's also my birthday, so I guess happy birthday to me, right? Or whatever. So that's it. And hit the like button, subscribe, drop me a comment. Cheers, guys. Make sure to get your free money from Moomoo and Webull. Link down below. 5 stocks from Moomoo, 6 stocks from Webull. And join my Patreon if you want all my buys, sells, call outs, all that good stuff is linked down below. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching as always. Cheers. Peace out. See you in the next one.